To this present day, Mexico has faced a great number of problematic issues. Even though many of the problems have been overcome, Mexico still continues to face government and drug-related corruption. Government officials have a bad reputation of affiliating with drug-related criminal activities. Criminals such as drug cartels have reached a climax of power in Mexico, making it extremely difficult for the government to control or much less diminish the serious concern. Because the drug cartels have an overwhelming amount of power in Mexico, many government and military officials have been influenced into negotiating with these powerful criminals. However, majority of the Mexican government authorities portray to their citizens as if they're trying to eliminate the cartel's illegal activities, but they are secretly receiving bribes from drug cartels to pretend nothing was going on. The secret connection with the government and the drug cartels caused controversy among the citizens of Mexico.
So, what's the cause of the problem? We'll start by addressing the fact that Mexico suffers equally about government corruption. The government itself wants a change, but due to oppression by outside forces, makes it hard. The government corruption that Mexico suffers is equally frustrating for both the citizens as well as for the government. It is not a common conception that the outside world sees. It's easy to say that the way the government structure is set up in Mexico is the reason why it is corrupt. However, there are hidden things that goes behind closed doors that the population will never see. One of them is the life threat that many of these government officials face with outside forces like drug cartels and lobbyists. Though government officials work for the country to fight to break the stereotype that they are corrupt and present themselves to the citizens like they're working their hardest, there is a struggle that the citizens don't know about. The citizens primarily focus on what's not right and how the government never answers their questions. Seemingly, they don't take a second to see what maybe the government has to go through to keep themselves and their families safe, and at the time trying to find a way to balance that out with their role. There's oppression from both the people and higher power groups from the drug cartels. This is an unknown thought that many never think of when it comes to Mexico's drug problems. Unfortunately, the socioeconomic structure is set up in such a way that it involves the whole country.
The violence and corruption in Mexico is mainly caused by the drug war. The cause of the drug war is the black market for drugs, mainly in the United States due to the prohibition of drugs. The money made by selling illegal drugs in the black market makes drug cartels very rich and powerful. With a vast amount of power, drug cartels battle each other to expand their territory and influence. They often extort, rob, and kill civilians because of their power in Mexico. And when the Mexican civilians try to get help from the police, they are often denied that help because the police are usually working with the drug cartels. To end violence and corruption caused by drug cartels, you have to cut the drug cartels' money, which is from drugs. If drugs get legalized, their black market will vanish because people can buy drugs from a store rather than from a drug dealer. This has already been proven in other countries and two states, Colorado and Washington. When marijuana was legalized in Colorado and Washington, drug cartels admitted that they were losing a lot of money because of it. If all the states legalized it, it would be a huge blow to drug cartels, and it would restore the power that the Mexican citizens have over their country.